There was a 108-year-old woman who used to bathe in milk daily so her skin would stay shiny and soft. Then she'd give that milk to poor people on the road to drink. People didn't know it was actually her bathwater. The woman used to capture young girls and steal their vitality using them, which made her look young again. While the girls suddenly aged, she started with an old chariot. When a king named Kaiser saw her for the first time, he was so captivated by her beauty he married her. But on their wedding night, the woman killed the king. Then she opened the castle gates and called her men inside, after which she declared herself queen. Once queen, she began using black magic. One day, some soldiers brought a golden framed magic mirror. Every day the queen would ask the mirror, "Who's the fairest woman in the world?" For years the mirror named her, but one day the mirror said, there was now a girl more beautiful than her. That girl was the king's daughter, with skin as white as snow. The king named her Snow White at birth, and made her his heir after the king's death. The queen locked Snow White in a dark room. Snow White stayed there 10 years. Meanwhile famine spread across the land, but the queen still bathed in milk daily. Then one day the mirror said, if the queen wanted to stay young forever, she'd have to cut out Snow White's heart and eat it. The queen sent her brother to fetch it, but when he saw the girl, he changed his mind. Struck by her beauty, Snow White saw her chance and attacked him in the face, then escaped. Soldiers surrounded her on all sides, but she jumped into a drain and reached the sea from there. When the queen learned of this, she sent a man who'd escaped that forest before. He was the hunter called Thor. The queen told him if he brought the girl back, she'd resurrect his dead wife. The hunter wasn't fully convinced, but agreed anyway. Soon he found Snow White in the forest. When the queen's brother came to take the girl, the hunter refused him, sparking a fight between them. Then the hunter decided to get her out of that terrifying forest. Along the way he encountered a huge monster. Fighting it left the hunter wounded. Then Snow White stepped in front of him, and the monster suddenly stopped, as if sensing some magic power within her. Somehow they both escaped the forest, but dwarfs captured them. When the girl told them who she was, they freed her and took her to their home. Many unique animals and strange creatures lived in that forest. One day a white deer approached them. He looked at Snow White and bowed, making it clear the girl was special. Then someone shot an arrow at the deer, and it turned into flying insects. A fight broke out, in which a dwarf saved Snow White, but the hunter was captured again. Later though he killed the queen's brother. Meanwhile, the queen used magic again. Disguising herself as a young boy, she fed the girl a poisoned apple, knocking her unconscious. People carried her back to the castle, but no one could wake her. Then the hunter kissed her and she revived. The queen felt she'd have to fight personally. She stole vitality from more young girls, restoring her youth, then sent her army on the other side. Snow White gathered her own army and attacked the castle. Some snuck in from below and opened the gates. Once inside, fighting erupted. Then Snow White and the queen faced off. The queen used magic to animate stone warriors, but the hunter and his companions kept fighting them. Finally Snow White injured the queen, causing her true age to return, and she was killed. Now darkness lifted from the land, and Snow White became the new queen.